The King and the Diamond: How Humanity Learned to Value Its Own Mind. Part 1: The Anomaly in the Testing Room. The fluorescent hum of a 1950s testing room, stark walls. A ticking clock, pencil scratches on paper. A psychologist flips through test sheets. Brow furrowed. These answers aren't wrong, they're unthinkable for their time. Abstract patterns solved with ease. Hypothetical scenarios navigated like well-worn paths. Fast forward 70 years, that same test now unfolds on backlit tablets. Fingers swiping through logic puzzles while notifications blink at the edges of the screen. The examinees score higher, much higher. But why? Enter James Flynn, the detective who noticed the pattern hiding in plain sight. IQ scores weren't just rising, they were climbing at a rate that defied biology. Generations weren't evolving in mere decades, they were adapting to something invisible yet omnipresent. The tests themselves became a mirror, reflecting not innate brilliance but a revolution in how we think. Consider the diamond. In one era, it's a glittering rock. In another, a symbol of engineered light, cut precisely to exploit how human eyes perceive value. The tests hadn't changed, we had, but beneath the triumph lurked a quiet unease. What if this ascent came at a cost? What if, in teaching ourselves to think differently, we'd forgotten other ways of being smart? We taught them the game, but did we lose something in the playing? Part 2: The Three Architects of Modern Thought. The classroom tells the first part of the story. Rote memorization, the chanting of times tables, the recitation of capitals, once ruled here. Now, it's hypotheticals and analogies. If all bloops are ratsies, and all ratsies are lazies. The shift is seismic. We drill children not in facts, but in relationships, training minds to navigate abstract landscapes earlier and more fluidly than ever before. Then, the screen, every swipe, every nested menu, every multitasking demand is a silent tutor. Technology doesn't just give answers, it rewards pattern recognition, punishes distraction, favors those who can toggle between layers of meaning. Like chess masters facing an eye, we're forced to adapt to systems that think faster than we ever could. The irony: the tools meant to serve us ended up reshaping us. And then, the body, the steady rise of prenatal nutrition, the quiet eradication of lead pipes, the proteins and micronutrients stoking neural fires. Brains grew healthier, more resilient, better wired for complexity. Yet in the shadows, ancestral skills atrophy, the mental map of a forest, the patience to track seasons without a calendar, the hands that could carve or sew or build without instructions. We taught them the game, but the game keeps changing. Part 3: The River and Its Banks. The curve is flattening. In Norway, in Britain, in pockets of the industrialized world, IQ scores no longer climb. Some even slip. The reverse Flynn effect, whispers of ceilings hit, of diminishing returns. Perhaps abstract thinking has its limits. Perhaps we've optimized for one kind of intelligence at the expense of others. But here's the secret: intelligence was never a single peak to scale. It's a river, sometimes raging, sometimes meandering, carving new channels through the bedrock of circumstance. The Flynn effect isn't just about smarter humans, It's about different humans. Each generation sculpted by the pressures of its time. The king in our parable isn't just the ruler of the realm. He's the player who realizes the diamond's value lies not in its price, but in how it bends light. Likewise, our minds don't just acquire intelligence, they reflect the world they're forced to navigate. We taught them the game. And when the rules change again, as they always do, we'll learn anew. The river never stops. It only finds fresh paths forward. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.